Hey guys, this is Unbin and today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my plan with me video for the month of January. And for this month, I decided to go for a desert vintage theme. There's no specific reason why, but I was really inspired to do it and I'm pretty proud of how I put it together. And right now, as you guys can see, I'm making my January cover page. I printed out a few pictures from Pinterest that match the theme, and I'll also link the exact pictures that I used in this video down in the description box for you guys to check out. But anyways, the main color palette that I'm going to be using throughout this whole setup is a bright blue, a sandy orange, and a mustardy yellow. These are the colors that I think of when I hear the word desert, so it is pretty fitting to incorporate in this month's setup. But right now, I am writing Hello January on top of the picture, and I'm doing this faux calligraphy style lettering where I'm mimicking brush lettering with just a plain fine liner. And I really love that this lettering really brought out the vintage vibe instead of doing a perfect modern brush lettering style, even though that would look amazing as well. And then I am doing a few sparkles around the lettering to make it look kind of like fairy lights. I love doing these when my lettering looks a bit empty. Now flipping on to the other page, I'm going to be doing my monthly calendar, which is just the normal grid style, and I prefer this over the original bullet journal style calendar because I can visually see the weeks separated out, which helps a ton when I'm quickly referring back to this spread. And also, instead of using a ruler, I'm just freehanding it to make it look more vintage and hand-drawn. And if I make tiny mistakes, I'll just cover it up with a white gel pen instead of using a whiteout because it blends in more with the cream pages in my Lurch Term 1917 notebook. Also, as you guys will notice, my calendar is very big. It takes up most of the space in my spread, and the spacing for this calendar is 7 spaces by 7 spaces. Also, if you guys want to see any other videos from me, let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear you guys' suggestions. And then I'm using these highlighters that match the color palette to do the headers for the days of the week as well as the numbers. I also wanted to mention that I will link all of the pens and markers that I used in this video down in the description box for you guys to check out if interested. I'm mostly using the Sakura Pigma Micron in 08 for the black lines and the Daiso Vintage highlighters and a Zebra mild liner for a splash of color. Also, I wanted to mention that if you guys want to see any other videos from me, let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear them from you guys. And moving on to this next page, I decided to do sort of a goals page. And I have 2 boxes. The first one is my 2019 New Year's resolutions, and the second one is my January notes, where I'm going to be writing down my goals and to-dos for this month. But after doing these, I felt they were a little bit too bare, so I cut out this picture of a stand that I found on Pinterest and pasted it to give a nice pop of color. And the page looked still a bit too bare, so I'm using my highlighters to add even more color. And on the right side of the spread, I have my habit tracker for this month. I have been recently slacking on these, so I only have 9 habits to track this month. But these are some crucial habits that I want to really keep up with since I'm starting winter break in early January, and I hope these can help with my productivity this winter break. But this is the style of habit tracker that I've been using for the last 4 months since September, and I think this really helps to visualize the actual progress and motivates me to fill out the whole calendar. And usually when I'm doing this style of habit tracker, I write every single number for each calendar, but as you guys can see, this month I was too lazy to do that, so I just drew out the shape of the calendar. And now that this habit tracker page is done, I am moving on to the last but not least, my winter break plan page. As I mentioned briefly in the previous page, I'm starting my winter break in January, and this page is to help me break down what I'm going to be studying, cleaning, because I have much more time to declutter, and also it's the New Year's, and also my daily rules. And I'm calling this part daily rules instead of my daily routine because I don't want to restrict myself in this routine because every day is different and I don't want to get stressed when I don't follow this routine exactly. But yeah, I'm keeping this page pretty simple because it purely exists for the functionality and to keep my sanity throughout this winter break because it's going to be one hectic break. Now I'm going to be filling out all of my finished spreads, writing down my events in the monthly calendar, my goals and New Year's resolutions, and my winter break plans using the Pentel Energel 0.5 needle tip pen. And so voila, that's my January 2019 bullet journal setup. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.